Wait, is that Marvel Rivals Season 2 trailer that just dropped? Okay, watch it right now. I'm going to break it down and show you all the cosmetics, maps, and new heroes coming out after this trailer.
To all our new guests from across the timelines, I welcome you to the Hellfire Gala. Welcome one and all to Krakoa. This living island may be a sovereign mutant nation, but tonight, our home is yours. Honored guests, I propose a toast to Krakoa. Here, there are no rivals. Man and mutant
will be exterminated. You all belong to history.
To me, my X-Men! This is a fight for our survival!
Then try to stay alive just long enough to see my way as the age of Ultron begins.
That was the trailer for Season 2. We're about to break down exactly the details that were hidden behind it that you might have missed. So let's get into the trailer once again, take a look at it, and we'll pause and play as we go along. Shout out to Marvel Rivals on YouTube. We're just using their video for this to make it easy.
To all our new guests from across
So you can see kind of the diamond abilities of Emma Frost, and you can see that she is using this to coalesce into an invitation to the Hellfire Gala. That is the stage, the theme for Season 2 of Marvel Rivals. Is Krakoa, and looking at these amazing cosmetics that we're already seeing for the new costumes on the left side, we do have Bruce Banner. On the second to the left, we do have Black Widow, then Captain America, and the Emperor of Wakanda himself, Black Panther, as well. So look at these new cosmetics. They are so clean, so nice. I really like this Bruce Banner one. I'm kind of excited to see what the Hulk form is for that as well, but let's keep going.
This living island.
And then you can also see a new skin for Luna Snow here as well. Apparently, this is like her first time invited to the Hellfire Gala, so we don't know the exact origins of this skin. If there is, they'll tell us in the game itself. Here you can also see Wolverine in a disguise as Patch, and that's because he's got a little bit of an eye patch there. There's no pun intended, but this is what he kind of disguises himself in some of the comics, especially when we see him at the Hellfire Gala here. So this is where the inspiration for this specific costume comes from.
But tonight, our home.
You see the old Loki skin, and here's the new Cloak and Dagger Hellfire Gala skin. Cloak and Dagger mains are eating. There are so many different costumes that are coming out for these heroes, so shout out to the devs putting in so much work for this as well.
Honored guests.
You can see that she's giving a speech, and behind her are the lights going into an X form. But speaking of X, we do have the OG X-Men costumes here for Psylocke and for Magic. These are so nice, and I can't wait to see the rest of the mutants as they get unveiled throughout the history of Marvel Rivals. You can also see Loki talking to one of the Doom variants. We don't know if that's just a bot or if it is just them talking to the actual Doom 2099. But as we say that, you see this little portal coming through, and there was leaks that these portals are going to be a game changer for the new maps that are coming out. So definitely keep an eye on that as the season is revealed fully. And as we reveal things as well, this is going to be the villain for the season, but also a playable character, it seems like. There's a couple things to break down there, but Ultron is going to be so cool. Going back here for a second, you can see that Emma Frost, using their psychic, but also diamond-like abilities, were rumored that she has a diamond form, and maybe it's something that you can see here with kind of the pauldrons there and the diamonds, and also using these abilities to project some sort of shield in diamond form to protect her and maybe her allies as well. So nice that we're getting more shield options just outside of Doctor Strange and Magneto. And speaking of the X-Men, look at them in their top form in the costumes again. I mean, I just got to give the biggest praise to the devs there at NetEase. These are amazing. And they form an X as they take out a bunch of the Ultron copies. We also see Patcher, Wolverine doing the exact same thing, Storm as well. And this is the coolest animation here with the X of all the different Ultrons combined, because who else? Magneto, master of all metals.
Try to
You do see that is the living tree that exists on Krakoa. This is named as the Living Islands, and this is one of the main entities that makes up the island itself. After some radiation apparently happened, it turned into this entity that people have now been able to make their own home, like the mutants as well. You see a couple of different like corpses on the side of different Ultron bots, but looking at them right from the tree, and it's transitioning on over to this more kind of robotic look forward. I'm wondering if Ultron is messing with Krakoa and changing the map so that the entity becomes robotic in a sense. And that's the way that they use these portals, is to transfer between those two different timelines, where on his timeline for Ultron, when he's coming from, he is one that has taken over Krakoa and made it into this robot paradise. But who really knows? That's just my own speculation on that. At least one map, though, on Krakoa, maybe two, based on these images. You can see them probably using their ultimates or some sort of ability that summons at least 3 different copies here. That 3 is a huge number for them, so maybe that is going to be the way that they use their ability once we actually get into that as well. And then, of course, you do see the ending here. The Marvel Rivals ident, and into the final bit. Begins April 11th, not far away at all, but look at those 2 costumes as well that they didn't show in the rest of the trailer. You do see the Star-Lord costume and the Rocket Raccoon, who looks like he's just on a vacation. I like the little like turtle on the top of the hat as well, and like a little duck on the side as well. The costumes and everything for this are so amazing. Shout out to the developers again for putting all of their heart and soul into this game. I'm so excited to see what comes with the rest of Season 2, what the meta changes are, having a new Vanguard finally. Also, what class or I guess mode you're going to be seeing Ultron in. Is it going to be strategist? Is it going to be duelist? It's going to be Vanguard. We've heard it might be strategist, so we'll see. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions, your speculations, and how excited you are for Season 2 in the chat. Thank you, and make sure you subscribe and like and follow.